Everybody's talking about ignition, acceleration, this fire horse energy. And if you don't feel it right now, if you don't feel powerful, if you don't feel ready, or you're just not feeling it, you might be wondering what's wrong with you. But nothing is wrong with you. You're in the part nobody's talking about. If you're new here, I'm Wanda Vitale. My channel is The Reality Architects. I work with highly sensitive people and empaths who are learning to use their unique wiring to create their lives from the inside out, the easy way, in the ways that work for us, not the rest of the population who filter. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks. I have tried to keep up with private sessions, and today I'm still coughing quite a bit, but I could not push myself any faster than it was willing to go, and that matters. There's a whole lot happening in the world right now. You don't need me to list it. Some of you are reacting to it, depends on where you are in your inner stability. Some of you are horrified by what's happening, and of course, justifiably so. And some of you are facing very real situations in your own lives. One of my clients just had 2 surgeries for lung cancer, and she's never smoked. So what I want to talk about is really what I'm seeing over and over in sessions. It's this: whatever can't come with us into this next chapter of life is surfacing right now. Old stories about who you are, old emotional patterns, old roles you've been playing. It could be old ways of coping. And for me, with this lung stuff going on, which is grief, for me, I've had to feel this deep, deep grief that humanity is doing it again. These aren't conscious patterns. There's things that have been stuffed inside your nervous system and your fascia forever, and they're coming up right now. And when they do come up, it doesn't match what we think we should be experiencing, all the amazing energetic alignments that are here to change the world. Well, a lot of the people that I talk to, some of them are feeling pretty good, but some of them are feeling this uneasiness, or like me, grief. It could feel like dissatisfaction. It could feel like irritation. It could feel like unworthiness. It could just be fatigue. You may not know what you're feeling, but it could be a deep sense of exhaustion or a deep sense of fear because everything in the world is changing and it's asking us to change. Nobody taught us how to create reality from the inside out with our powerful and unique wiring. And our immediate instinct is usually, oh, well, this is wrong. This shouldn't be happening. Or this instinct to fix it, to override it. Well, I'll just get busy and push through and make this happen. Or just to get back to feeling ready, whatever that is for you. You know, in your body, when you're inspired and you can't not take action. That's what feeling ready is. But I'm not talking to a lot of people who, if they're honest, really feel this way. If something can't come with you, whatever it is, an old you, the unworthiness, I don't know how, whatever the old version of you feels, it has to move. We cannot logic it away. if you're an empath or a highly sensitive person, you don't filter. You can't just think a better thought when you feel fear and go, oh, I'm just going to think 3 good thoughts. It doesn't work that way with us. Emotions move in waves, and those waves last as long as they need to. So if you're feeling grief, let yourself feel it. Really, make grief your best friend. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. Don't tell yourself you're crazy or you shouldn't feel this way. Let grief be fully present in your body without going into a story about it, but let it move. And it does move when you just feel it. If dissatisfaction is surfacing, feel it. If you feel irritated, don't talk yourself down from the ledge. Let yourself feel irritated. Don't try to solve it. Don't bypass it, which is what so many people do. We let it move in waves. Emotions move in waves. So we let them move. We let ourselves be a hot mess if we have to. We let ourselves stay in bed if we have to. We let ourselves do whatever we need to do to not try to speed up this process because somebody told us that, oh, it's the year of the fire horse, get ready and great things are happening. The fire horse year is movement. Another layer of this, besides the fire horse energy, is this 0 degrees Aries energy, which is raw, primal, messy, imperfect. It's the energy that screams out, I want this. I want this. But this requires space. So many of us learned, especially as empaths and HSPs, we learn to put everybody else first. We learn to be the caretakers. We learn to want what's rational and logical. We learned we didn't count. And this year of 2026 is saying enough with that stuff. So how can you know in your bones what it is that you really, really want if you stop until you stop making yourself acceptable, being logical, being rational? And I hope it explains why, if you're not getting ready to gallop on that horse, it's because there's a part of you that says, yeah, but I don't really know what I want. Where's it going to take me? And how do I know that I want that? And, well, will I leave all my friends? These are all really common things that we go through. So do you see why it's so necessary to let yourself feel what maybe you haven't allowed yourself to feel yet, so that you can get to your true voice, that I want this and nothing's going to stop me? Because that's what this year is about. You as an empath are uniquely wired for these next many years when embodied mastery is no longer an option. It's the only way forward. When, if there's fear in your field, in your body, it gets in the way. You cannot out-logic your way through it. You can't stuff it down. I'm going to do another video on this, just on really what this year of the fire horse and all this energy means, especially if you're a sensitive. But right now, you're crossing a threshold, and thresholds don't feel powerful. They feel like 2 weeks of the flu and coughing. They feel like asking yourself, I have no idea what I could even contribute. They feel like asking, I have no idea how that could even happen. Who am I? They feel like those voices. They feel like your deepest fears coming up right now. That's what thresholds feel like. And nobody's really speaking to this as a necessary part of this bigger arc of energy that we're all experiencing. Or I would say it's this bigger arc of remembering who you really are. So now, when everybody's talking about ignition, everybody's talking about change, this massive reveal in the world of what no longer works, let it trigger in you what needs to come up. Maybe it is grief about humanity, like me. Maybe it's a deep sadness. Sometimes this is personal. Sometimes it's not. I get this question a lot. How do I know what's mine or what's not? It really doesn't matter. If you feel it, it's yours to feel. If you feel it, it's yours to say, how is this here to serve me? What do I really, really want? Both are perfect. I've seen this in all the soul blueprint sessions I've done. So whatever you're feeling, ask, how is this here to serve me? What is it that I really, really want? Get clear on that. And once you're clear on that, then the next question is, and who do I have to be that would be feeling that? And that's where that old identity in your nervous system can't create that for you. This is really time for all of us to let go of these stories about, oh, little old me, what difference could I make? And I don't know what I could offer. If you are in this deep emptying out like I have been, it's only because it's making room. Let it move. When all this is done, there will be space. And space is what allows the next thing to land. It's what allows the lightness to land. Inspiration, curiosity, lightness. And that's the path. One moment at a time, the path reveals itself. But only when you have answered the question, honestly, what do I really, really want? Thanks for listening, guys. If you haven't hit subscribe, that really helps my channel. And I'm going to do another video on the fire horse and this 0 degrees energy for empaths specifically. So look for that soon.